exposed timber in the inside of a building lets us relate to the unimaginable complexity of our ecosystem. The grain of wood has an undulating character to it. It's a living thing. We recognize that.
There's just a different feeling about them. It's a warmth and an invitation that's not offered through many other materials, and it's really sort of a connection back to nature.
It was in the late 1990s that we had an epiphany. I was personally first introduced to mass timber over in Europe, where they're beginning to use it, and took some of that inspiration, that experience, that exposure, and we've been looking at designing mass timber buildings now for the last 20 years. So we saw this, the building of our own building, as an opportunity to really turn this into an experimental workshop, if you like. We decided to build a 4-story building on a very narrow site. It's going to house about 75 people. It's very close to a major rapid transit nexus at Broadway and Cambie.
So right now, the entire structure up to the 3rd level has been complete. We're only 2 weeks into construction from the ground slab up.
The benefit of using prefabrication, it's a more predictable schedule. The fast enough structure took under a month to install the last panel on the roof.
So we're doing some vibration testing on these floors. Compared to concrete and steel, it's a much newer type of system. There isn't that depth of data. So this is sort of a step to build the industry.
These are called tectonus connectors. They anchor the cross-laminated timber shear walls down to the foundation. When they deform in an earthquake, there's no permanent deformation. The connector always snaps the building back into an upright position, and we can move right back in the building after it finishes shaking.
We cannot continue consuming resources at 400% of their rate of replenishment, which is currently what we're doing. That's why this building is so interesting. It's the work of architects and structural engineers to optimize the use of a renewable resource.
Ultimately, we wanted this building to be a great space for our engineers to come in and work, and also to take inspiration from this building as they work on other buildings.
I'm really excited to be working in this building, especially working within a space that not only the company designed, but that really speaks to what the company stands for.
We think that this is a great launching pad for our entire staff here to dive into new experimentation, new exploration of mass timber projects. There's just a world to explore out there, and we're ready to go.